What happens when the one person who hurt you most suddenly needs you back in their life? This is the haunting, emotional question at the heart of Summer Island by Kristin Hannah, a story of mothers and daughters, betrayal and forgiveness, and the healing power of love. Meet Ruby Bridge. She's in her 30s, a struggling comedian, and she carries a heart full of scars, not from strangers, but from her mother, Nora. Nora is a famous talk show host and advice columnist, a woman known for giving wisdom to others while failing to nurture her own daughter. Years ago, Nora abandoned Ruby's family, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and bitterness. Ruby has spent her whole life running from that pain, and she never, ever wanted to look back. But then everything changes. Nora is in a terrible car accident. Weak and vulnerable, she calls out to Ruby. Against her better judgment, Ruby returns home to Summer Island, a place filled with childhood memories, both warm and devastating. The reunion is not easy. Old wounds rise quickly. Nora, once strong and glamorous, now lies in need. Ruby, hardened by anger, struggles to even look her in the eye. And yet, Summer Island has a way of breaking people open. As Ruby spends time with her mother, she begins to uncover secrets, hidden truths about Nora's choices, the past she tried to bury, and the sacrifices she made that Ruby never understood. And slowly, Ruby begins to see that things are not always as they seemed. Her mother's abandonment was not simple cruelty, but a story tangled with pain, fear, and unspoken love. While the two women clash, argue, and cry, there are also moments of laughter. Shared memories resurface. The salty air of Summer Island reminds them of who they used to be before anger built a wall between them. Ruby begins to realize that forgiveness is not about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from the weight of old wounds. And then there's Dean, Ruby's first love. Summer Island brings him back into her life, stirring emotions Ruby thought she had buried long ago. Through Dean, she rediscovers pieces of herself, the girl she was before betrayal, before bitterness. This romance is not just about love between a man and woman, it mirrors the healing she must find with her mother. As secrets unravel and truths come to light, Ruby faces the hardest choice of her life. Will she cling to her anger, or will she let go and allow forgiveness to mend the broken bridge between mother and daughter? The answer comes slowly, with pain, but also with beauty. Summer Island is not just a story about Ruby and Nora. It's a story about every family, about how we hurt each other, how silence destroys us, and how love can, in the end, put the pieces back together. It asks us, is it ever too late to forgive? Can love survive decades of betrayal? Kristin Hannah reminds us that the human heart is far stronger and far softer than we think. By the final page, Ruby discovers that forgiveness is not a gift for her mother, it's a gift for herself. And Summer Island becomes not just a place of painful memories, but a place of healing.